Hey there, in this video we're going to go over how to assign various kinds of audits to your users in Beacon as an admin user. So first we're going to head over to the inventory section and click on the audits area. Here you'll see a list of your existing audits, their various statuses. If it's pending, then that audit likely hasn't been touched yet. If it's in progress, then your user is entering counts and has saved, but they aren't done with it yet. If it's submitted, that means you have results to go in there and review, probably some discrepancies to take care of, but hopefully not too many. And then completed is when we are all done with the audit. And if you want to look into any of these, click on the eyeball to the right of them. For any audits that are in progress, you can click on the send reminder button to easily notify your user, bring their attention back to it. But to schedule a new audit, we're going to use the buttons up here at the top. Today in this video we're going to just be talking about the new audit button. The new ad hoc audit button allows users to assign themselves audits and build the audit as they go. In our context here, it's the same kind of thing where it would allow you to build the audit as you go. So I'd recommend you hop over to that video and check it out if you're interested. But to do all of the other kinds of audits where you assign them to users, you'll click on the new audit button here. So first, you're going to select who to assign this audit to. And then which manufacturer's inventory is going to be audited. Select that from the drop-down. I believe this box is already checked by default, but this will filter down the options in the drop-down to just be the manufacturer. And then you'll see down below we have 3 different types of audits you can submit. The first one is to do the audit by catalog number. So if you select that option, click Next. In this next screen, you're going to select the catalog numbers that you want your user to audit. So to help you narrow things down, you can use this product line filter, and similar to the screen before, you can check this box that will filter down the product lines to the ones that are assigned to that user, just to help you narrow down your search. And then select the catalog numbers that you want to assign to the user. Feel free to change that product line filter if you're looking for other items, or if you just want to search without filtering down by product line, add catalog numbers that way. That's also an option. Whatever works best for you. But once you have all of the catalog numbers selected, you can click Next. Make sure that all of the emails listed here are what you want them to be. Feel free to change the subject line of the email. Next, you'll enter a due date for the audit. So think about how much time your user should need to finish this audit out. And then you can change the message body once you've assigned that, which will also be listed here in the body of the message. So make any final changes and hit Create, and that will assign the audit to the user. They'll get a notification to come in here and start entering their counts. And then you can always come back to this to review the details. All right, so our next type of audit. So our last 2 audits that we want to touch on are a lot faster to go through. I'm going to also speed through some of the details that we've already discussed. All right, so with this option, we are going to select a specific container that we want our user, or containers that we want our user to audit. So select that option, click Next. And similar to before, we're going to select the catalog numbers of the containers we want our user to audit. All right, so we selected a few there. You would go through and select all of the containers that you want them to include in the audit. And then similarly, we're going to fill out all of the details to send the email to our user, and then click Create. So you'll notice on this page that in order to enter counts for a container, a user must first mark that it is in their possession, and then they can start entering counts for the contents of that container. So that is how that will work. And our last type of audit, and probably the most common, is to assign a full inventory count audit to your user. So in this instance, there is nothing to select because they are auditing everything in their custody, but you still want to make sure these email details are filled out appropriately. Then click Create. And it may take a minute for all the details here to populate, but you will see all of the different items in that user's custody. This will probably be a much larger audit than the other options that we were looking at. And then be aware that there is a tab for loose items as well as containers. So everything will be included, and users will be able to add additional catalog numbers if they have inventory that wasn't already included here in the audit. If they have inventory not counted in the system, for instance, they can add those ad hoc. Beyond that, feel free to use the comments down below, as well as the @mention feature to talk to your users within the context of this audit, answer any questions, or help them if they need support. But that is how you can create and assign audits to your users in Beacon.